the money bag and old girls unfollowing each other. How y'all searching through people?
Yeah, they be on
friends
it.
And stuff.
They be on because it's more people don't got no fucking nothing else better to do. And hit the shade room like, yo, you see they unfollowing each other. It's like when Drake put that one line about SZA.
But you gotta actually when
they put that one line about SZA, they were like, SZA unfollow Drake. Like,
but I'm saying you gotta go search to see that.
That's how it be, man. People don't got nothing else better to do.
It's not just gonna show in the little.
People don't got nothing else better to do but be in other people's business, man. Sad but true, man. Sad but true, man.
You know what it was? One of them posted a picture and they ain't see that first name on there. Someone so liked this picture.
Oh, when they like it and shit? Yeah.
The one person that they show out of the 28,000 people.
Right. That's a fact.
It stopped being Moneybag Yo real quick. They was like, hold up. Like, shut up. They probably had the crib like, yo, let's do this right quick and see what they do.
Exactly. That's a fact. That's how they be, man.
Word, it's a trip. Episode 54, man. We back to the sports. We had a big sports weekend, man.
5-4.
You know what I'm saying? Big sports weekend, especially in football. You know what I'm saying? News and basketball. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And where you get it from, where you get all the news from, right here. Welcome to the podcast that brings you raw and original takes on a wide range of sports and entertainment. It's your boy, Henny Drake.
It's John.
And this is the Pham Perspective. And we ain't got all the facts.
Nope.
But we all gonna keep it 100 with all the opinions that we do give.
100 at a 1,000.
Welcome back to the Pham Perspective, man. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Episode 54. We appreciate Sam coming through last week. Episode 53. That was a different vibe. You know what I'm saying? But definitely needed that. You know, click some gears in my brain. You know what I'm saying? Right. Lit some matches in my spirit. You know what I'm saying? Just a different energy coming into going into the rest of that week, coming in this week. I say all the time, and I be having like mental resets like every couple weeks or something. Like you just got to.
Right. Like everything. That was just a mental thing, like to get to a good mental. You know what I'm saying? To get in your brain and get, like you said, get your brain circulating and thinking what you can do to your next step to better yourself and better. You know what I mean? So that was a good episode, definitely.
Word.
Like you said, switch your gears. You know what I'm saying? We ain't talk a lot of sports, but today we got all the sports for you.
Word. We're gonna switch gears. You know what I'm saying? Because one little division that's been kind of switching gears lately. Mm-hmm. You know, at least a couple teams. You know what I'm saying? They had the NFC least. They still the least, but they got two teams that's, you know, catching a little bit more momentum right now. Got the Giants. I mean, the whole NFC East right now is at a backup quarterback.
Yeah, just about.
Nah, they are.
Just about. Shit, Wentz is the only one that's...
He playing like a backup quarterback.
Yeah, true.
A lot of people considering him a backup quarterback now.
I know.
They want Hurts in there, man.
Yeah.
Philly fans want Hurts in there.
With that, you just got to... I think yesterday was like the first time Alshon Jeffries played all year. Like, you couldn't name another Philadelphia receiver. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Philly has been hurt all year.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? They signed Peters. Peters, like, 50 years old. They signed him back. I mean, the all-pro legend from Philly. But it's like, when you're trying to put the pieces together and the quarterback's still trying to work his way in from being injured as well, you're going to have that. You know what I'm saying? But I won't give up on him. I at least ride out what you got. I mean, they got money vested into him anyways, so they can't just move on. I think after next year, I think that's when that guarantee money, then they can move on if they want to. But I think you got to stick with him at least another year.
I don't know. Yeah. Like, you got to... like a Tua Fitzpatrick situation. Like, you got to test the young bull, man. I mean, they both, I guess, young bulls, but
yeah.
When old boy sitting there, he hungry. You know what I'm saying? You just got to give him a little chance, see what they do real quick.
Right.
You know, it's always like you the coach. You can always pull them back out. Like
that messes people's confidence though. You can mess a player up forever. But I think you just got to see how the season goes, and then like when you got like your last 3 games, then you ride and see what you got. Like I said, I believe Wentz's contract, like I said, he just signed that new contract like 2 years ago. So I
don't even think it's about the contract. I think they ain't pulled the trigger because they still in it and they want to make it with they boy.
That's what I'm saying. They in it, and also it's like just like a Tua situation. If they know he ready and he Hurts should have been in. Like if they was that confident about Hurts, you know what I'm saying? But
I think they just want their boy.
It could be a little bit of everything. That's what I'm saying though. That's what I mean. Like they invested in Carson, and the coach is kind of ride or die with him right now. Because the coach,
he
if they don't make the playoffs, that's what I'm saying.
No, not die, but he about to lose his job soon. They talking about
right. That's what I'm saying though. But that's what I mean. He's riding or die with him because it's like, you know what I mean? Like you roll with me, I roll with you. You know what I mean? If he didn't get hurt that one year, he was in the MVP conversation. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That year they won the Super Bowl, so he at least, you know what I mean, had that spark. And then Foles came in and did his thing. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. The coach want to ride with his person. The GM, they want to ride with that guy. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But at the same time, like I said, if they really saw that, especially if you're trying to save your job, if they really saw that in Hurts would be playing. Because he do throw him a couple little packages in there where Hurts come in. But
you're like 3 plays a game.
Yeah. Probably more, but as far as like in the game, literally, like, you know what I'm saying? Because they put him out wide out. They do all kind of shit. But yeah, if they really saw him and they really felt that he was ready to go in there, then he would have been in there already. But like I said, they riding with they guns, who they drafted, who they've been riding with. They're gonna ride with Wentz. You know what I mean?
Right. Now the team that has been the hottest in the division right now, you know, they started off 1-7. They won 3 in a row. Is the New York Giants. They just lost Daniel Jones too, and you know, I know they a division rival, but listen, Daniel Jones has surprised me this year for like. I mean, I know the whole division sorry, so it's not really much to brag about. But he showed me different. He has showed me the boy fast, first of all.
Yeah.
But he a threat everywhere at the end of the day. And
right. That's what I'm saying. Like, even last year, he showed the flashes, just he couldn't hold on to the rock. He was like Josh Allen. Like, he'd run the rock and fumble. Like, you know what I'm saying? But as far as athleticism and stuff like that, like, he's a good quarterback. He showed he can be a good quarterback.
He clumsy as hell.
That's what I'm saying. Like, the regular mechanics is off, but as far as
he fast, but he trip over himself.
That's what I'm saying, right? Trip over
himself.
Hamstrings. That's what I said. He pull hamstrings. He fumbles a lot. You know what I'm saying? So
athletic Eli.
They trying to get all that together and see what they got. But you know what I'm saying? Like I said, like you said, they tied for the division lead.
They won 3 in a row.
Yeah, they won 3 in a row. I mean, in the last 5 games, 6 maybe. They won 3 out of 5. And the 2 games they lost was combined 3 points.
Right. But you know every game been ugly.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Every game been ugly. But, you know, it shows that they at least can play. And they at least competitive and at least can beat anybody. Just about every given Sunday. They only had 1 or 2 games that they got blown out. The rest, like I said, they've been in it. So.
Right. But the team you do got to worry about is the only real football team left in that division, man. Come on now. Football team been rolling too, man.
Football team, man.
I mean, we lost. Obviously, for some reason, we can't beat the Giants. You know what I'm saying? 2 of their wins is from us.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But we've been taking care of business lately. We've been looking a little bit more consistent, more promising. You know, I feel like we the Miami Heat of the NFL right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody really want to play us because our defensive line is so strong. Our defense been, keep staying a little bit consistent. But then we got old trusty Dusty back there. We got Alex Smith controlling the game like the maestro he is. Like that's all he do his whole career, and he looking like he getting back comfortable in there. He ain't scared of that corkscrew leg. You know what I'm saying? He coming out just dinking and dacking.
Like you said, doing what he do best, man. That's Alex Smith all day. Like, he a game manager. He ain't gonna make too many mistakes. You know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying?
And they running back. What's his name? Shout out his name. It was Gibson, right? Gibson doing his thing. You know what I mean?
I think that's his name.
McLaren doing his thing. You know what I'm saying? So you got 2 young bulls doing their thing. You know what I'm saying? And 2 important positions on offense. You know what I'm saying? The running back and the receiver. You know what I mean? Because you could have a decent quarterback.
Let me just say
and be straight with that.
I'm about to say because it's just being a fan of the football team. I feel a lot more comfortable watching the game when Alex Smith is at quarterback. Yeah. Like, I ain't stressing. Like, I ain't mad because he not gonna miss nobody open. He gonna hit the open person.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not. The defense is always gonna frustrate me a little bit. I always have a problem with our secondary.
Yeah, this is secondary because they lying. Y'all lying.
Yeah, it's scary. It's scary. We top 3. We top 3 in the league. Our front 4?
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Right. Like you said, just the cornerback position. But that's what I'm saying, and that's why I'm saying, like, coach and everything, it plays the line into everything.
Gibson, yep.
Antonio Gibson,
yeah, he been running hard. He looking like Marshawn. He looking like AP out there.
Right.
That's why we said, nah, we don't need you.
Right. And I'm saying, like I said, McLaren, second year, he doing his thing. Like, you know what I mean? And I still piecing together that line, but at least I got basically, y'all got some groceries. Y'all ready to cook the whole meal, just about.
And we the least talked about. Nobody want to talk about the football team just because we the football team. But they forget we a football team.
Right. Plus,
like we come into play. So.
Plus, like I said, y'all low key. You know what I'm saying?
Nobody talking about it at all.
Low key, and it's the NFC least. So they like Philly got turmoil, right? Giants, they don't know what they want to be every given week, and Dallas is just a bonfire over there. So it's like, yeah, football team there. That's it. You know what I'm saying? That's all they saying.
We the only one that's consistent. Like
the only one, right? That's the only one consistent.
Even when we lose, we not getting blown out. You know what I'm saying? We in there.
Yeah, y'all actually a football team. You know what I'm saying? That's competing every week and getting in there. So, you know what I mean? If I had to pick one team, you know what I'm saying? I would pick y'all for the long haul. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But I think the Giants is the dark horse because, you know what I'm saying? Because they can take it to another level. That I think
they own a tiebreaker with us. So
because they beat y'all twice, right?
Yeah.
That
so
sucks balls like that.
Yeah. So if we tie it up tied,
it's over.
Yeah.
I think regardless of that division, I think the winner is still under 500. I think.
Oh yeah, I think that's a lot.
I think it's still under 500 or 500. You know, 8 or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
But yeah, like I said, you know what I mean? That was Washington, definitely team. But at the same time, I take that. Don't talk about me because then you suit me up. You start doing.
I'm not been letting them rock on Facebook.
You starting to do Sports Center little interviews. Once you start doing that, the team just go down.
Listen, them 3 teams. All the three
happens all the time.
All the 3 groups of fans been going at each other talking about they gonna win. They hate their team. But guess what team they leaving out? The football team. And I'm like, okay, go ahead, keep talking. When we make the playoffs, I don't want to hear nothing.
Right. But that's what I'm saying, though. That's what I'm saying. Stay under the radar, man, because once they get that little Sports Center highlight and they start
we hurting all y'all quarterbacks.
Start interviewing Ron Rivera and the quarterbacks and all this thing.
The head coaches of Rivera. What you thought, man? We bring quality, man. We ain't putting out no BS product.
Listen, man. Like I said, it's low key because y'all didn't. You know what I mean? Y'all didn't do a lot. Y'all drafted well. You know what I'm saying? So I show goes to the GM for drafting well and picking a good coach. You know what I'm saying?
That was the best coach out the litter.
That goes a long way, man. Like I said, coach is underrated, man, because you can have a decent team, but that coach can put that spirit in them.
That's what it is with him. Yeah, I think that's what it is. It's Rivera's spirit, man. Come on now.
That's a fact.
Family. He automatic fan because I'm a fan and he a Rivera. He automatic.
Exactly.
We about to get an interview. We about to get a Zoom call. I'm about to email him. That's what I'm like. Yo,
that's
son.
a fact. Yeah, Ron Rivera, you know what I'm saying?
I'm about to shoot an email to scrap.
You are uncle on my mom's dad's uncle side over there. You know what I'm saying?
We over here.
Rivera, baby.
Represent.
Absolutely, that's a fact.
We're speaking of a lock for the team to be under 500. There's another lock though that I think is being debated a lot, and it's been debated for the last couple of years because this dude came out gun slinging. You know what I'm saying? Brady versus Mahomes was over the weekend. You know what I'm saying? They ain't really promoted too much. I think all that Baltimore Steelers going on, it wasn't really too much talk of the other games that was going on. You know, they still haven't played. They play tomorrow.
Just the overall weekend, like, you know what I'm saying, between Tyson and shit that we'll get to later.
Right.
Between that and like I said, Pittsburgh just keep on moving their damn games and shit
these
like
was two real heavyweights.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so they kind of, you know what I mean? Yeah, push it to the side. I mean, they did say a couple things, but yeah, you're right. It should have been promoted more than.
I didn't really like you said. They said a couple times, but then not enough for me to realize. Hold up, they playing today.
That's what I'm saying. Not enough to be like, I got to tune in at 4:00. This is that game.
Right.
And shit, it lived up to the hype. You know what I'm saying? Definitely fires, especially half a Billy. You know what I'm saying? Because he shit had half a damn thousand almost that motherfucking hat.
Listen,
you know what I'm saying?
Listen, like I get it. Like I love it. I love the sparks. I love the 300 in the first quarter. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I was tuned in.
I love it, but
I swear he was gonna get 600.
That's what I'm saying. I always wonder, what happens? Because it's either he start off slow and end strong, or he start off strong and end like, oh my God, is they gonna win? Like
it's a mixture too. Like I said, the scheme that shows good defense coordinator. Adapting and changing their scheme, you know what I'm saying, certain shit. And it shows him breaking the defense in the second half. Because like you saying, they got all the defense locked in. Okay, boom. We locked in. He ain't doing nothing over a quarter and a half, and then he's like, all right, I figured this out. They got a man here, and they got a man. You know what I'm saying? That's his specialty. You know what I'm saying? His brain memory and stuff like that to remember stuff, and that's what makes him great. Like, he can adapt to the defense they put on him at first. You know what I'm saying? So,
word. Now this is debate though. This is debate. Matter of fact, by the way, Patrick Mahomes ended with 460, 3 touchdowns, no interception.
Mm-hmm.
And that's big with what I'm about to go into because it's the debate they've been having. Is like basically is Mahomes is the GOAT status for Mahomes basically locked in? It's a LeBron James question. You know what I'm saying? Is he already a lock to pass by the GOAT that he played against? Because Brady's the GOAT. We basically all agree.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? He's the GOAT.
Yeah.
He's been the most consistent.
I think for Mahomes, it's too early.
This is.
I think it's too early.
This is the biggest start. This is Mike Trout in the NFL. Like,
right. That's what I'm saying though. But you might say, like, listen, if Mike Trout keeps this up for 4 or 5 years, he can be the GOAT. That's the same for Mahomes. Like, you got to wait till him. As far as like just accolades in general, you know what I'm saying? To be the GOAT. Because Brady been 20 years, 6 rings, 4 or 5 MVPs. Like, they've been in the playoffs. Like, he been in the playoffs like basically almost his whole career. Like, Mahomes got at least 10 years before.
No, but this is the thing.
This is the thing. That GOAT talk. You know what I'm saying? To me personally.
Brady's the GOAT because he got the 6 rings. You know, he got the 20 years. He's the consistent. Mm-hmm. He number 2 on the touchdowns and yards. He might be number 1 now.
Right.
It's switched every week with him and Drew Brees. As long as Drew Brees playing, and he ain't playing, so he might take the whole league. But my thing is these numbers and these accolades. This is mythical stuff that you talking about. You know what I'm saying? This is if nobody ever, if somebody watched probably let's say 1 season of football. Yeah. And realized, like, and experienced how big the Super Bowl was and experienced the playoffs and how hard it is to get through the playoffs, they're going to look at Brady like, he got 6 of those? Right. And he could have had 9? You know what I'm saying? Like, It's mythical stuff. You know what I'm saying? He got 80,000 yards passing in the career. What?
That's a fact.
Mahomes is 3 years in, and he already got a couple of them. Oh, my God, he did that in his 2nd year? Oh, my. What?
Facts.
You know, it's only his 3rd year playing. He got 4 400-yard games with 3 touchdowns and no interceptions in 42 games. Brady got 5 in his career.
Yeah. But like I said, though, it's still a long game. Like I said, it's still a long game, man, to me. Like
the numbers is astronomical, son.
That's a fact. Like I said, it's still a long game, man. It's still a long game, man.
Nah, it is, but
like, you know what I'm saying?
He making it real quick though.
No, absolutely.
Yo, what if you do I'm gonna do 6 out of my first 7 and I'm gonna be out.
You can do whatever you want.
Like that'll be legendary. You ain't touching that.
Hey, man. Right now, nobody touching that. Like I said, he got his $500 million and he be $500 million.
Out, gone.
You know what I'm saying?
I only got 1 contract in the NFL.
That's what I'm saying.
I got 6 rings. Yeah, that'd be crazy.
He got his money.
It'll get boring, but that'd be crazy.
He got his money. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I played a long haul with him. Like I said, he's definitely by far like the best quarterback. You know what I'm saying? In the league.
Yeah.
By far. You know what I'm saying?
At least right now.
Right now.
Yeah, right now.
Just in general, though. Like, you know what I'm saying?
When you watch him, you know it's going to be points scored, and he going to do something you ain't never seen before at some point in the game.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
That's legend. That's mythical stuff. You know what I mean?
No, absolutely. Listen, if he cemented himself right now to be like, damn, like he's one of the greats. You know,
to be in the conversation already in your 3rd year, you doing something different.
Hell yeah. Listen, like I said, he's special, man. He's special. He gets it, and like I told you, he adapts before and after. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it takes. You know what I'm saying? Because some of these quarterbacks can be the best, like, athletes, but never be the great, like, you know what I'm saying? Be great at, like, quarterback or receiver, man, because they don't do the right cuts, or they don't make the right throws, or they don't read the right defenses. You know what I'm saying?
It's a different level of pressure.
Right. You know
but you know what? Pressure busts pipes. But it also made diamonds.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? Which one you want to be? You want to be a bust pipe, or you want to be the most precious gem in the world?
Right. And that's what's happening with.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what's happening with your boy. You know what I'm saying? Like they put him on a high pedestal too early, which is cool. Cause like I said, he came and he did his thing, took the league by storm. He got the Madden cover. He got the MVP.
Are you talking about Lamar?
Yeah. And now he's back to normal. You know what I'm saying?
That's him. That's him though. I think
right now
we're talking about we mental. talking about mental, but I'm telling you that's his mental. Because with all of that, he got like I just said, the pressure, like you was alluding to. But I think it's just all mental. He feel like he got to get to this point. He's just trying a little too hard.
Trying a little too hard, yeah.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm saying.
But at the same time,
play the game, bro.
Right. But that's what I'm saying, though. But that's what I mean as far as like everybody putting him up there, because it's like that's what he can do. But like you said, now he's trying to do too much. Now they saying, he got to stay in the pocket, make some throws. So now he thinking that.
He's trying to live up to it instead of just
doing you.
Go ahead.
Man, it'd be great. But he's still great. Don't get me twisted.
Oh, yeah, he's still dangerous. The most dangerous in the game, probably.
You get it twisted, yeah. You know what I'm saying? But like you said, just do you, man. Don't worry about all the other people. You know what I'm saying? You already hit all the accolades but win a Super Bowl. So just be you. Like, you know what I'm saying? And you'll get there because Baltimore's a great organization. You're always going to be competing. So just be you, man. And you're going
to be in competition. It's like the years when Brady was facing Peyton and Phillip Rivers every year. You know what I'm saying? You got the little group in there. Y'all going to play each other all the time. Like, y'all going to have your chances.
Right.
What you going to do with it?
That's what I'm saying. Right. Exactly. You got to wait, like you said, and wait that. And when you get that chance, you got to bust through. You know what I'm saying? And some of them teams bust
Mahomes
through.
already did. Mahomes said, nah.
Listen, man.
Pull-out game is weak because I'm going all the way in.
All the way. And he did it all. Like you said, he did it all. He winning, man. Mahomes is winning all the way around. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, you know what I'm saying, on Pham Line, check me out every Sunday before the games. I said, you know what I'm saying, KC is the best team in the league. You know what I'm saying? To me.
Yeah. I mean,
Pittsburgh is there record-wise, but to me,
it's hard to see a flaw in there. It's hard to see a flaw.
But to me, personally, I take KC and then Pitt. You know what I'm saying?
Especially when you got a wide receiver that can outrun a 62-yard bomb in the air.
Right.
He had to stop and come back for it.
That's a fact. You know what I'm saying? And then another thing is my third team. I take the Saints, man, because the Saints keep doing their thing, man. Without Drew Brees, the second week, you know what I'm saying? That Hill
was Hill playing. His name Colin Kaepernick right now.
Right, absolutely. His name Tebow Kaepernick. Like you know what I'm saying? He ain't blowing the roof off the house, but he's being game manager. He's playing to his skill set, which is he gonna run the rock. And that's what Lamar Jackson has got to realize. Play to your skill set. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't have to be the best passer in the world. Just play to your skill set and you're gonna win. And that's what's happening with the Saints, man. Because they winning. You know what I'm saying? They won 2 games in a row without Brees. I mean, this week. They played against me and you as quarterback.
Yeah, give it up to their coaching, too, because they went 5-0 without Brees last year.
You know Teddy Bridgewater, that's what I'm saying. They got Teddy Bridgewater, $20 million a year. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to that. But, that goes to coaching and everything. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah. And then Denver, like I said, they played Denver with no damn quarterback. That was crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, how you going to – you canceling all this – you postponing Pittsburgh game and stuff like that. In Baltimore, but you can't postpone that.
Yeah, that's what we was talking about, right? We were talking about that on Sunday. Like, what's the difference? I mean, I know the difference, but
the difference is Lamar Jackson.
Yeah, but it's like, come on, bro.
Part, man.
Like, they ain't got no quarterback, right? They gotta hold that jump back. Why it couldn't be 2 games on Tuesday? You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's a fact. Yeah.
I mean, I know we got pushed back again, but they could have probably still played. You know?
Right.
Like,
that's what I'm saying. They should have.
3 of them tested negative today. You know what I'm saying? They could have played today.
They should have, man. They should have, or even made it. Like I said. They should have definitely pushed it back and then made exempt for him to like sign a veteran quarterback off the street.
Because who the Broncos played?
They played the Saints. Saints busted.
Oh yeah. So if I'm the Broncos, I'm like, yo, that ain't fair because we could have messed up. They play all pictures.
That's what I'm saying.
Even if we're not gonna make it,
you gotta treat everybody fairly, man. You know what I'm saying? They definitely should have pushed that game back. Like I said, I practiced wide receiver. You know what I'm saying? First NFL game ever. Like played. He didn't even play at this position that he was in the practice squad with to come play quarterback.
Exactly. That was my other question. Why you don't just get the practice squad quarterback? You took the practice squad wide receiver. Well, how bad is the quarterback? Like,
they should have had. Their problem was they had three quarterbacks. You know what I'm saying? They had 3 quarterbacks up at once, I believe, and they was all chilling together, like no mask, no nothing. So they're like, nigga, all y'all at risk.
But how about this? Baltimore has somebody test positive today, and the game's still going on.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? So what's the difference, man? It's all this time.
Like I said, it's about Lamar Jackson.
I
don't even think Lamar gonna play though. I don't think still, but I don't know. It's just crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? It's just crazy that those the better teams, like you know what I'm saying? Like they could have definitely pushed
favoritism.
Yeah, absolutely. Show favoritism, man, and show they got to stick with it. They got to. What that actually showed this weekend, man, is like the NFL season is going to be stretched a little longer, just in general. I think
it got to be. Yeah, it got to be.
I'm saying about 1 or 2 weeks, just because they're going to run into more circumstances like this, or say the playoffs start this weekend, and one deciding game needs to happen, but it doesn't happen on that Sunday or whatever or Saturday, and they have to move it. So now they got to adjust the playoff game. You know what I'm saying? Because they're waiting for COVID. So if a playoff team trying to make the playoffs and the quarterback or whoever gets COVID, and is that fair for that team? You know what I'm saying? It's hard for that. It's hard for them to judge that. So imagine that same scenario happens at the end of the year. Pittsburgh already in the playoffs, but Baltimore needs to win to get in the playoffs. But say Lamar Jackson gets COVID or whatever again, he can't get it again, I don't think. But this in that circumstances, so what do? Do you still play the game now? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's hard things they got to come up with right now. So when that happens in the future, they got the answers. You know what I'm saying? Because right now they don't got the answers. They just, oh yeah, we'll push it back. We'll make it 8:15. We'll make it Monday. Make it Tuesday and Wednesday. You know what I'm saying?
Wednesday at 3:40.
Right. I appreciate it as a fan. You know what I'm saying? I'll be working, but I appreciate it as a fan. But shit, you know what I'm saying? You keep on pushing it back. You mess up the practice routines and all this, because then they gotta bust back and play again in 4 days Monday. Or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So,
our game got pushed back to Monday against the Steelers Monday night.
Yeah, Monday night, right? Yeah. And shit, you see San Fran, they do whatever. I think in San Francisco or wherever they in California,
they got to play in Arizona.
They got to play in Arizona.
Yeah, shout out to San Fran too and the coaching. Because everybody hurt for them too. And
they still winning. You know what I'm saying?
They pulling them out.
Listen, shout out to Shanahan, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. A former football team coach.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, that's another thing of coaching, man. Because they not even COVID related, injury related, you know what I'm saying, for the year. And they still doing their thing, you know what I mean? Going out there competing. And that shows heart from, like I said, start from the top. Once they believe in, you're going to believe, you're going to ride or die. You know what I'm saying? Right. That's definitely shout out to them.
So what's your MVP race looking like, man?
I still got Russ.
You got Russ up there?
I still got Russ.
Number one, or there's not no order?
I still got Russ number one. Russ.
No, okay.
Yeah. Just because, I mean, he still, numbers coming down a little bit, but he still leads the league. Like, he's up
That's
there.
just the turnover numbers that make him look, look ugly.
But that's a give and take.
Because when you got...
That's give and take because...
Yeah, when you got Patty Mahomes, 30 whatever and 2. And then you got the same amount and like 12. Like,
right. You know what I'm saying?
Look a little different.
Like I said, though, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because Metcalf up there, you know what I'm
saying?
Yeah,
because Metcalf is having an amazing season.
Hell yeah. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I got him, and I saw one thing that was just saying, like, they had Rodgers number one because Rodgers, like, numbers was better than Mahomes and Russell, as far as, like, overall, like, numbers.
Nah, man, I don't, man.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, but me personally.
That's when they take analytics too far. That's when they take analytics too far.
Right. But personally, like I said, I got Russ still, then I have Mahomes, you know what I'm saying? Then Rodgers in there. And like I said, you got Derrick Henry is having another great year. Like I said, we got to put more respect on his name, man, because when you talk about the top running backs.
Running backs in general.
You don't kind of put his name in like the top 2, you know what I'm saying? 3, like you don't put his name in there.
At this point, yes.
That's what I'm saying though. You got to. That's what I mean. We got to put more respect on his name.
Because the names Alvin Kamara and Dalvin Cook come up,
right?
And Christian McCaffrey and all, because they do a threat.
Right. That's what I'm saying. We had this.
But he's doing stuff too.
Like I said, we had this discussion before. But
he gonna catch a screen and run everybody over too. Like he been doing that since Alabama.
Yeah. But like I said, though, we had this discussion. We was talking about, like I said, those. We would take those because we'll take those running backs because, like I said, they'll do threat. You know what I'm saying? But right now, you gotta put his respect on his name, man, because
he's consistent. Man. Everything about consistency, man.
And he busting over these great defenses. You know what I'm saying? And still doing his thing. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta shout out to him.
He's the biggest man on the field.
Everything. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, his work ethic. Everything comes to show. You know what I'm saying? All that work ethic you see over the summer that he just stay working out. You know what I'm saying?
He on mad Facebook sponsored commercials doing push-ups with the medicine ball.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying, man. He do his thing, man. And that shows hard work pays off, man. You know what I'm saying? And he definitely one of the top runners in the game right now. You know what I'm saying?
I know top 5. You got some young bucks coming up, too.
He did.
Josh Jacobs, you see how he buck old boy? Ooh, he was mad they lost by 40.
Yeah. Right. Vegas, you let me down, man. That's one of the most disappointing.
Listen, Vegas gonna let you down. That's what you got. That's what you gotta know. Vegas is gonna let you down.
Facts. They let you win for a minute. If you don't take them winnings and leave,
they gonna take it all
back.
Everything
and some. And that's what the Vegas Raiders did to me on damn Sunday, losing to the damn Atlanta Falcons without Julio Jones and Todd Gurley, and they got spanked.
Matt Ryan MVP. Matt Ryan.
Spanked. You still in them numbers.
That's
though.
what I'm saying. His numbers up there, and they won like 3 straight.
There you go. That's another coaching. I think Raheem Moore
took over. You know they ain't gonna keep him because they never keep the interim coach that got the team rocking.
Unless they never get over unless they over 500, they might.
I hope they do.
Cause they rally.
I hope they do. 1, because he black.
Right.
2, because Atlanta fans didn't want him when they signed, so it's like in your face, Tay Jump.
Right.
And 3. I forgot my 3rd.
That's all right. But he's winning. You know what I'm saying? The culture everyone's believing. Like I say, he's winning without his top players, receiver and running back. And you know what I'm saying? They looking good. You know what I'm saying? So that's definitely. And they point in the right direction. Like I said, you got to roll with that. I think roll with that. You know what I'm saying? Maybe add $1 or $2 million to his contract. Don't give him nothing crazy. And then just go from there.
Because they never rehired an interim coach. Greg Williams, remember?
That's what I'm saying. Greg Williams.
Like, they never do. They like, what you doing? Obviously, the team like him.
Greg Williams in Cleveland, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, no, it happens in a lot of places. You know what I'm saying? Because they want to, because at the same time, that GM or whoever,
It's pride. It's ego.
Wasn't their guy.
Yeah, it's
though,
ego.
You know what I'm saying?
It's ego, man. Ego going to kill your whole organization.
You know what I'm saying? And a lot of that
Look at Jerry Jones.
Right, and a lot of that hiring was the coach too, though, to bring him in. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of hiring big coach. So it's a lot of everything in there, but he's definitely doing his thing. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, Atlanta with the big win against the Vegas Raiders. You know what I'm saying?
That was the biggest surprise of the weekend.
Yeah, the biggest joint. They spanked them. Like they spanked them. Like 40-3. Some crazy shit.
Yeah, they lost by 4. That's why he trucked them.
Come on, man. That was crazy, man. That was crazy. That was one of my fan lines. Suck, but whatever.
Well, now he consistent with the fan line, though. You know what I'm saying?
Huh?
The record up there. It's like, probably like,
I'm close
probably
to
600.
Yeah, I'm about 500. Yeah, I'm getting there.
You know what I'm saying?
Getting there.
But it's every Sunday morning. Hey,
before the game,
tune in. We build the conversation, build the family.
That's a fact. Absolutely.
What you had, like 5, 6 people in there, growing slow.
Yeah, slowly but surely, you know what I'm saying? It's growing. We have some consistent people that come check me out, you know what I'm saying?
I seen people was actually commenting. I was like, yeah, there we go, conversation.
Yeah, man, it grows, man. That's what I said, we growing. We're growing, no pause on that, you know what I'm saying? It's a year in, you know what I'm saying? And
we making upgrades.
Everything's going
Stay tuned.
Right, that's a fact. Yeah, we're growing, baby. Definitely.
Now, my MVP race right now is obviously, man, Patrick Mahomes, man. He number 1 for me. Because, I mean, when you look up the numbers, you can't really, you can't debate too much. Mm-hmm. I mean, it's always a debate. Anybody gonna, bring up a debate and say what he doing wrong. But almost 4,000 yards, about 30-something touchdown with 2 interceptions. You know what I'm saying? They 9-1. You know what I'm saying? Like, he gonna be up there. His name is LeBron. His name is he up there, but man, we know he nice. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, who else is gonna get it?
That's perfect analogy. You know what I'm saying? Like, he can win it just about every year because he's gonna put up them numbers. But
we know, man. But
this player is doing a little better coming out of nowhere.
We ain't expecting him to do that though. We gotta show him something.
That's all the MVPs about.
I'll give Derrick Henry my number 2 because I'm a running back, and I just appreciate watching him run. When I see him get the ball, I want to watch the game. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, I will put him up there.
And Tennessee is balling this year. Like I mentioned to somebody, if Tannehill,
I picked Tennessee to be.
As long as Tannehill don't throw the game away, they good. You know what I'm saying? But he played a huge part in that game, and this is about the time in the season where
Alex Smith Jr.
No, I'm talking not Tannehill.
Alex Smith Jr. Tannehill though.
Yeah, he get a little better numbers than Alex Smith, honestly.
Game manager and all that. Yeah.
But Derrick Henry. This is about the time in the season where he normally start to pick up. And this is going to be scary for a lot of teams.
Right, normally start picking up, right.
He got 178 last week. So it's like,
right.
And basically the first half, it was like one of them games.
That was the week before, yeah.
He had 100 in the first quarter?
He had 100 this week. Like, I think at halftime, though.
Yeah.
He ended up with like 150 or something.
I think he had 178.
Something like that. I can check it out. But yeah. Nah, Henry, that's excellent. I won't be mad if you win the MVP shit. Because like I said, the Tennessee is still. I need like 2 more games from Tennessee. Cause they both still up and down. Tennessee.
I'm gonna check.
I'm gonna check his numbers.
I'm gonna check Aaron Rodgers and what's the other Russell Wilson numbers come back like stacked up.
Stacked up, yeah. But yeah, like I said, like it's like I said, he ended up with he got what you said, 178. So definitely got to shout out to Derrick Henry with that one. You know what I'm saying? He definitely doing his thing. And like I said, but Tennessee is still up and down team. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Who you trying to look up, Russ?
Russ versus Aaron Rodgers.
Russ got
100 yards difference.
Yeah, he got shit. Like I said, Pat Mahomes lead the league. Derrick Henry got 1,200.
Aaron Rodgers got 2 more touchdowns, and Aaron Rodgers might number 3 in my MVP.
That's what I told you. I told you that.
He got like 10 less picks and 2 more touchdowns.
That's what I told you. Yeah, that's what they put up. When they put up the numbers side by side, Rodgers like had less of this and more of this. You know what I'm saying? So that's why they put Rodgers up there. But you know what I'm saying? As I'm talking about Henry, and then you brought it up in your MVP race, I would put him at least 3 up there, like you said.
I made the I'm a running back, so I got my bias with the running backs. But I'm also a realist. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I was telling somebody, like, I don't think they're going to give it to him unless he break the record.
Who that?
Henry.
What record do you want him to break?
The single season rushing record.
Oh, that. Yeah.
That's the only, or he break 2,000. Like, that's the only way he really in the top 2.
Yeah.
He in my top 2, but I know he not in the NFL top 2. You know
I have him 3, Yeah, you're right. I mean, because they look at the quarterback as a
the quarterback is automatic.
You're on a higher pedestal, you know what I'm saying?
And I hate that, honestly. I hate that. Because I play running back and I got that bias, but I just hate the automaticness. Like, this man who balling? Like, who the best player?
I mean, like I said, at least they give him a couple votes. You know what I'm saying? And Russ definitely.
He need 1 vote. He need 1 vote.
Just 1.
Andrew Brees. I know he hurt, but he need 1 vote too.
Yeah. But yeah, like I said, Russ deserves, and he will get like at least 1 too.
Especially the way, he balling with DK, man.
Right, unless like
DK might get an MVP vote the way he playing.
Right, that's a fact. Hell yeah. Like you said, he might. He
might have to break that record too, that Calvin Johnson record.
Yeah, the winning, yeah.
1,900 a year, in 1 year, I think. 1,900.
That's crazy. Yeah. And he might get it, shit. God damn.
I mean, he throw the ball to him enough.
All right, that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, Megatron, like when we was talking Megatron, I mean, Stafford is a good quarterback, you know what I'm saying? But Megatron, like, who didn't play shit? 9 years, 10 years? That's
9
crazy.
years, I think.
That's crazy, man. I thought
he said it on the podcast recently. I think he was on the.
He was on All the Smoke, right?
Was it All the Smoke?
I believe so. Yeah.
Okay, I was thinking of Shannon Sharp too.
You talking about the Rodgers and shit?
Yeah, he said it. He was like, "Hey man, if I would have went to another team, maybe I do play a couple more years." You know what I mean? But like basically, he's tired of losing. That's all it was.
Yeah. That too, like I said.
He was tired of hurting and losing at the same time.
That too, plus, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's the key. Like, you can love the sport and everything, but
that pain
isn't great. Right. If your team isn't great and
is
you
it
got
worth
pain,
it?
Is it really worth it?
You know what I'm saying? If you got to ask your question that in your career, it's probably around that time you got to hang it up.
Right. When you start questioning yourself.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And he questioned himself and his pop like, "What you talking about, man? You gotta go get that extra check."
Right. Shit, he made
right.
Money.
He got it.
He made that money.
He said, and then he set the record that year. Like,
I think so. Yeah.
He set the record. Man, I'm out, man. Whatever, man.
Right. He got that money, and that's what I respect. That you work for that check. You know what I'm saying? Like especially like NBA contract. NBA contract is worth. That's why NFL don't want to get to that guaranteed contract, because they know players don't out. You know what I'm saying? They don't live that contract just in general.
For the most part.
You know what I'm saying? Just statistically wise and history, it just doesn't happen. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Megatron was that dude though. Like I said, Metcalf doing his thing this year. You got to respect that. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, 8 wide receivers was picked before that, man.
Who? DK?
Yeah.
I was hearing all that today. I thought he went higher than what he did. He was the last pick in the second round.
Yeah. And even Seattle passed on him twice. So.
Mm-hmm. No, they passed on him once. They got him the second time.
Once? I think it was twice. I heard it was twice today.
Or unless I don't know, maybe they had a little.
Just in general, everybody passed on them at least once.
Yeah, and everybody did. Everybody, the whole league. And I mean, it's understandable why they did.
Right. Yeah, absolutely.
But it's also, you really can't understand how they did, like, because he's just a specimen. He just had a little tweak.
No, right.
I remember watching the draft. When he ran that 4.3 or 4.2, whatever he ran, I know he ran super fast for his size on some Megatron jump.
Right.
But that's what they was talking, and that's when that got in my head, because I think we might have said it in the podcast too. Mm-hmm. That's what got in my head. They said he run straight, he run fast straight. He don't know how to run routes, And that's why yesterday I'm watching the game, and they pointed out on the bottom, 9 catches, 8 different routes. I was like, they was waiting to post that one.
Right.
I was like, ooh.
They was waiting.
You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying. When I remember the draft too, like I said, you know what I'm saying? They said
and he had a broken neck the year before. So.
Yeah, he had that neck injury, and they was talking about a little bit about his character and shit like that. You know, once they throw that character card out there, you know, it drops your stock.
You know who was his teammate in college?
Who that?
Old boy at Tennessee, A.J. Brown, who balling right now.
A.J. Brown doing his thing too.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. They was like, yo, why that team ain't win more games in college?
DJ went to Tennessee?
They went to Ole Miss.
Oh, Ole Miss. That's what I'm saying. Right, Ole Miss. Yeah. Now, listen, DK was big. Yeah, that was a big dude in Ole Miss, man. But like you said, between the injuries and shit like that, it was like, because he didn't even play that many games. Like you said, the neck, that's a serious injury. You know what I'm saying? The wrist.
What? To me, that's everything.
You know what I'm saying?
That's everything.
So between that.
You tweaking a little bit, you ain't walking no more.
That's what I'm saying. Between that.
Let alone running.
Like I said, all that. So, yeah. That's
shout out to Ryan Shazier, too. That's a random shout out, you know.
Yeah, random.
If you know, you know.
If you know, you know.
Ryan Shazier went paralyzed with Steelers. He back walking. Linebacker.
Okay. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, he definitely. Yeah, he retired, right, recently?
Yeah, he retired. He been retired.
He just retired, though.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he just retired or whatever. Like, officially. Like,
okay,
he was still on the roster or whatever. Like, Pittsburgh showing him love, you know what I'm saying? High-class organization, as they always been, you know what I'm saying? But he officially, like, retired and stuff like that this year. I believe this year, yeah. Definitely.
But DK, man, shout out to you. Enjoy watching. It's one of them players, man, when they on, he turning into one of them players when he turn on the game. Okay, who playing today? Oh, okay, DK playing. You know, not the Seahawks, right. DK.
Exactly. That's a fact.
DK who?
That's a
DK.
Fact. Yeah. That's a fact. Like said, between him and Russ. But yeah, he's somebody that you at least look at the numbers like, damn, what DK did.
He's matched up with the perfect quarterback, though.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, Russ is somebody I would want to play with, like, as a teammate. Like, honestly.
Yeah.
Especially if I know I'm that dog and he gonna give me the ball, he gonna give me the ball.
That's why Lockett makes. Yeah, you know what I'm saying, he makes all the plays too, because
he love Lockett.
Yeah, because you know what I'm saying, like
I love Lockett. Watching Lockett play too.
Right,
he makes some crazy catches every now and then.
Yeah, because you know, Russ is great because that line isn't that great, so he improvised on what he get, and shit. DK,
he throw that moon ball.
DK, right? DK is the only one that he's getting that rock. Like that's that play for DK. Like it's going deep. Over there. But Lockett. It's them breakaway plays when Russ got to scramble. He sees
punt return, all that.
Right
punt return play.
I got you. I see you. And he just read the quarterback, and that's that quarterback will see that chemistry. Exactly, and that's what it's about, man.
He know, okay, everybody on the defense on this side of the field, let me run to the other side. I know he can make that throw.
That's mental, and that's mental, and that's not giving up, too, though. You know what I'm saying? Because you can easily give up on a play.
Oh, yeah.
He's not giving up on a play. So shout out to Lockett. Shout out to
this is NFL episode today. You know I'm talking about NFL
shout out to Lockett. Shout out to DK. Like I said, Seattle. Seattle's still up there.
Of course. Shout out to the whole NFL, man, keeping us entertained. You know what I'm saying? The only sport on right now.
Yeah. At least for the next.
Oh, the football right here? Yeah, man. Come on now. You got to put the props back up.
24, 25 days.
You see the boxing gloves made their way back. You know what I'm saying?
Slowly but surely we getting our shit back in here, right?
They made it.
Like a lot of that shit ain't even in here.
Well, they made their way back, you know what I'm saying, out of the great weekend we had. You know, let's get right into that. Come on now.
Great weekend.
You know, shout out to the NFL, though. Like I said, keeping us entertained. Only sport really on. You know, the other sport keeping us entertained is the fighting world. The
fight.
What they call it, extremes. It is considered extreme sports, right? Boxing and all that.
As far as extreme,
boxing, MMA, and all that. I think they part of the extreme sports. You know, shout out to them too, because they coming up with the fights that a lot of us want to see. You know what I'm saying? Got the Errol Spence and Danny Garcia coming up too.
This Saturday.
You know what I'm saying? But oh my God, the main event of the weekend, man, Tyson versus Roy Jones Jr. Captain Hook versus Iron Mike, man.
That's all you can say with that one. That's a fact.
Interesting weekend, to say the least. Interesting event.
That fight in general.
I enjoyed it personally.
Yeah, I think the whole night was
innovative.
That's the main word with that. Innovative on that one, because they took stuff, people might not liked it, but we changed it into a different level. They changed the game with that.
Because like every other sport, like every other person in the world, we got to take this situation we're in, and we got to adapt and make it the best we can.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? And I think that's, obviously, people you know, they're going to take their bread. They're going to, you know, budget other places, you know what I'm saying? Not really go all the way in with what they could, you know what I'm saying? But for the most part, the idea, the vision, the way it's going, I like it. A lot of people don't. I like it.
Right. You got, like I said, you got to walk before you crawl. And that was like a test.
Got to crawl before you walk.
My bad. You got it. You got to crawl before you walk. What I said?
Walk before you crawl.
Damn. I'm the Benjamin Button on this motherfucker. I'm going backwards. But, yeah, like I said, they had to throw it out there. Just like shit with us. Like, you know what I'm saying? You had to learn and see what you can improve on. Like, you know what I'm saying? And definitely, like I said, they definitely mini concert, you know what I'm saying?
I like the concerts though. I like the concerts rather than walking with them to the ring. You can't even hear the song.
Fact. That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. That's a fact on that one. Like I said, it was different because they was smoking, cursing. Like I said, it was different. You know what I'm saying? That next one, it might be a little more censored. Next one, I'm thinking.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But
or not. Because they was sponsored by a weed.
That's what I'm saying, right? But like I said,
weed maps, me rap.
Yeah,
weed
maps. Yeah. But like I said, you know, I think next time it'll be a little different. You know what I'm saying?
It will.
Everything, like I said, camera work, every angles, you know, everything. Like I said, it was a trial run. You know what I'm saying? It went successful. Definitely success. You know what I'm saying? Tyson and Jones was cool. It was cool. You know what I'm saying? I wanted a little more action, but we understand. Both of these gentlemen are 50.
I wanted a little more action, but at the same time, I was surprised of the action from them.
Both 50. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I was surprised on how at least Tyson was moving great. Like he was ready to go.
Tyson was ready to go, and he was, you know, he was getting a little frustrated, but he was holding his composure because you know what I'm saying. Roy was just like, all right, I'm going over here. I'm a hold.
Yeah,
like
because Roy knew what was up. He knew what was up.
He didn't want to get hurt.
But at the same time, as a boxing fan, you know, I respect it because you know, just like Mike Tyson said, you know, you took it. I respect you for that. I respect what Roy was doing, even though it might have not been the most entertaining at the time. He knew what he was getting into, and he adapted to it.
That's a fighter, yeah.
And he went to what he know, and I called it off the rip. I said, "Oh, he gonna try to Holyfield him," just because you know that's when Tyson was at his worst. When Holyfield was grabbing him, you know what I'm saying, not letting him punch him.
The frustration,
just frustrating him. That's all he was trying to do, and I respect that and I think Tyson respects it too as an art of war. You know what I'm saying? Like. You just gotta do what you gotta do at the end of the day. You know, like it's within the rules. He could do that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The ref could have broke it up a little, you know, sooner on most of them.
Right. He was trying to sometimes and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, somebody whispered in his ear, like, listen, it's just an exhibition at the end of the day. No, we don't want nobody to get hurt.
Yo, shout out to Vegas again.
Go from there.
For robbing everybody.
Undefeated. Niggas undefeated, I'll tell you that much.
Yo, because I think my whole take on it, man, I think they was trying to Trojan horse it. If y'all don't know what Trojan horse mean, that mean we're gonna come in as one thing, and then once we in, we going back to who we are. You know what I'm saying? So I think the whole time Tyson was like, yeah, say whatever you gotta say to make sure it go down.
Right.
So when we heard headgear, when we heard no knockouts allowed, when we heard it's not gonna be no judges, it's not gonna be no betting because they're not gonna announce a winner.
Right.
Like, when we heard all that, I think Tyson was like, okay, yeah, they just saying that. Like, we're going to do whatever we want anyway. Because they both looked super confused in that ring when nobody's hand was being raised and everybody was waiting, and they didn't even announce it.
Right, yeah, that was a highway robbery right there with that one. That was like, oh, hold up. No, we're going to announce it in a minute.
Yeah, like, oh, y'all want a winner? Right. I thought we told y'all.
We right back with the winner. Right. That's what I'm saying. It was just a trial run, man. They definitely do better next time. But that definitely was like a confusing thing. Like, they was both like in the ring. The ref was ready to put both of their hands up.
Right.
Do something.
And they cut the camera.
We right back.
They cut the camera quick.
We right back.
And then they showed up over there.
Niggas in the goddamn runaway and shit. What? Like some WWE shit, you know what I'm saying?
Roy Jones like, nah, I don't do draws. I wear them like you won. Boy, you ain't even win. Shut up. You take that draw.
Yeah, take that. See, after talking to him more, he's like, yeah, you know what I mean? But yeah, that shit was crazy. But
yo, I loved it though. Like, I know a lot of people say, I know a lot of people say they wouldn't pay for it again. Listen, I'll pay for it again. It's celebrity deathmatch, man. It's, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Nate Robinson.
Shout out to Nate, man.
Because he almost died in that ring, you know what I'm saying? Like,
shout out to Nate, man. And like I said, that proves, man, that people be thinking these game shit is a game. You might be.
You can't play boxing. That was the theme of the night. You can't play boxing.
The thing is, what people just take from it is you can't beat a person like if they do it professionally. You know what I'm saying? You might beat their ass on the street because it's different rules and shit. But when you get in somebody's ring, it's different.
Right, man. And I ain't even no hater. Shout out to Jake Paul.
Shout out. Definitely shout out.
He surprised me because I didn't see them knock out highlights until after the fight.
Facts. Nah, I ain't see shit.
You know what I'm saying?
I ain't see shit. I know he fought once or twice and shit.
He fought one. He was 1-0.
1-0, okay.
He was 1-0.
Yeah, I just knew he fought before. He was doing it more longer than Nate. But I was like, shit, Nate an athlete, and then shit, all the videos and everything. Nate was training. But once that bell ring, like I want to kick his ass, that training went out
Everybody got a plan until they get punched in the face.
That shit just went out the window. Once he started charging and all that shit, like
he looked like he in the hood.
That's what I'm saying. Like
I was like, oh, it's over.
His training went out the window, man. Because I'm pretty sure he trained and he trained properly. They try to talk shit. Oh, he didn't get trained.
How the defense? No, he didn't. No,
he
didn't do anything
his
right.
Shit went out the window. I'm trying to tell you.
When he got hit, when he got knocked out, he was like this, trying to grab his arm, his face there.
That's what I'm saying.
Like he didn't do anything right.
Nothing right.
From the jump. When he threw that first punch, and as soon as he threw the first punch, he said, forget everything. Let me grab him because I want to. You can see he wanted to slam him.
That's what I'm saying.
I was like, nah, he ain't ready for this.
That's what I'm saying.
And as soon as he slowed down, caught his composure, and like, okay, let me box them. Let me get back to what that's when dudes like start teeing off. Like, okay, you're not putting a shoulder in my chest, I'm gonna put a fist in your chin.
Right. And then once he got his ass caught, shit went out the window again. Like, this nigga just punching me in my face. I can't get humiliated out on these damn streets.
Right. Shout out to the pride.
Yeah, definitely. Listen, that was the only way he was motherfucking losing that fight, was getting knocked out, because he wasn't quitting. He wasn't doing none of that. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, a lot of boxers would have quit with that first little knockdown, back of the head.
Yeah, right,
you know what I'm saying? I mean, when you watch the replay, it don't look too much in the back of the head, but for somebody who don't box like that, that probably hurt a lot.
Yeah, mentally that fucked him up. Bro.
Yeah, it rocked his whole cradle, like, you know what I'm saying? But
mentally that fucked him up.
Yeah, but
he wasn't right
again.
After that. But even before that, even after that though, if he didn't get hit, it was over anyways. Because like I said, this whole training and everything, that 6 months or whatever he was training, went out the window. Mm-hmm. And you gotta keep, like I said, you gotta keep that strategy, man. And like you said, just like Tyson said, you got plan until you get punched in the face. And then when he got punched in the face and kept on getting punched, that definitely went out the window. Like you said, damn, what I got myself into. That's when that shit kicked in, man. But
face first, man.
Shout out to Nate, man. I was rooting for Nate. I think 98% of America was probably rooting for Nate.
And if you take anything from this fight, you take anything from this fight. Do not wear Nick colors when you fight somebody.
That's fucked up. Man. That's fucked up. He was jinxed already before he even got in the ring.
That was Nick's colors. It's kryptonite. He went in with kryptonite.
Right. I thought he was about to come in with that green because he had the Because he was sponsored by Wingstop. I thought he was gonna come with the green or whatever, but he came with them Knicks joints. And like you said, it's bad. I don't know, it's bad aura on him from the start. But yeah.
Right. But at the end of the day, man, it was a successful weekend in boxing, I think.
Yeah. Absolutely. I think it was successful.
I think especially for Tyson. Tyson, the whole thing, Tyson was launching a Legends Only League, which is for it's for the past athletes that we all know and love that feel like they still got it. You know what I'm saying? That's what I don't know the exact format or anything, how he going to have everything, but I imagine the next fight because Tyson still want to fight.
Nah, he's gonna.
Tyson, oh my God, he got that drug. And Tyson would admit. That's what I'm saying. Tyson would admit himself. He would admit he's an addict.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying like coke addict. I'm not crack addict. None of that. I love Tyson. I'm saying he's an addict to whatever he enjoys.
Right, but that's like you said. Everybody get their high in different ways.
Yeah,
gotta be just personally.
And he got it back right there. So
yeah, absolutely. Like I said,
I'm looking forward to the Holyfield Tyson 3.
Yeah. Like I said, I think you're gonna see Lennox Lewis.
Nah, I don't think he want to fight Lennox Lewis. Not even the exhibition. He don't want to fight Lennox Lewis.
Hey.
Because Lennox Lewis still young too. Like at least on them broadcasts.
Like I said, Lennox Lewis was just talking about he want to come back. Like I said, Tyson started.
Because he know he'll whoop Tyson ass.
Tyson started to make a good analogy. It's like the big three almost.
Yeah, that's what it is.
You know
but it's every sport. It's every sport.
Yeah, but
it's supposed to be.
Yeah, but he's throwing in, you know what I mean, the younger cats too. That's coming up too. That's what I like about it. Like some of the undercards were real boxing match.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
That was good too. The last fight before the fight you had to pay for. Ooh, that was a good fight. That was real. They was brawling the whole fight.
Yeah, the one dude I forgot his name, but like I said, he was.
And because they know they're making a name for themselves. This is Tyson card.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
I don't care if you're 54 years old. This is a Tyson card. I can make my name right here.
Exactly. That's what I mean. Though. That's what I mean by the whole thing was successful. You know what I'm saying? Because the one dude that he got beat up before the fight, but he got his name. You know what I'm saying? Out there, you heard his story. Now you intrigued. Now they're gonna go follow him and follow his journey, the rest of his journey. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. It's not a lose for anybody.
Exactly. It's not a lose for nobody. You know what I'm saying? You just got to build off of it. Like I said, so that's why the whole weekend, as far as that boxing, was definitely successful. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, they'll learn from next time what they got to do. I think they'll add more fights, and they'll probably, if not, it depends how people feed to it. If the Legends fight would be later, you know what I'm saying? Like the last fight, or it'd be in the middle. You know what I'm saying? And bring
where it line up in the
like it kind of line up where you can get drawn in, and then get the more heavier fight. You know what I'm saying? At the end, you know what I'm saying? Depends how they all want to do it, but definitely, like I said, overall it was successful.
Okay, I got a few things. First of all, this fight kind of made me scared too.
What made you scared for?
Because man, movies come to life, man. Movies come to fruition, and we watched this in Balboa. You know what I'm saying? Rocky versus old boy. You know, so they old as dirt too, fighting each other. And now, boom, we see it. And then now this whole, all these movies coming out with pandemic stuff, and it's like, man, where we going with this, man? What y'all trying to do? You know what I'm saying? But it just scared me a little bit with like that, because another movie came to life. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that just scared me. But I'm excited for Tyson Holyfield 3, because I think Holyfield called him out like, that ain't the fight people want to see. They want to see this. You know, I think he said something like that, and I want to see it. They both. One thing is Photoshop is a mug.
Hell yeah.
Because Tyson ain't look like how he look in the pictures. So the same thing might be for Holyfield, but I think Holyfield is still in some type of shape like that too.
Yeah, just in general though, they both Tyson and Roy was still in great shape for their age. They were still in great shape for their age and stuff like that.
I think Roy let himself a little bit more go than I think Tyson just been on it a little bit longer.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because
Roy still had that 6-pack.
I'm just weird because I thought Roy was gonna come in more condition. I thought he was gonna, because he still train people.
Right.
Tyson smoked weed all day and talk.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I thought it was gonna be the opposite of what it was. You know what I'm saying? Like Tyson looked fresh. Tyson looked. He ready to go.
Yeah, Tyson's ready to go. Definitely. Absolutely. He was ready to go.
And another thing, shout out to Jake Paul. Like I said, I ain't no hater. I'm going to shout him out. Today's Tuesday. It's coming out on Thursday. I don't know what's going to happen in between then. But I guess he just announced the fight with Conor McGregor. That boy know how to get that check. Boy, that's the first person he called out with that post. I want to knock out Conor McGregor too.
Like I said, if you ain't benefit from this damn shit, you doing something wrong.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Especially if you was there.
Right. That's what I'm saying. If you was there competing and all that, you definitely gotta, like I said, you build your name. You know what I'm saying? Definitely build your name. That's what made the whole thing successful in general. You know what I'm saying? Win, lose, or draw, it was a success for that person. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Wiz. Shout out to French. Shout out to matter of fact, man, French. How you still doing? You just dropped the album. And you're going to perform only one song from like 8 years ago.
Hey, man, you got to perform what's popular.
But still, you got to promote your album, though.
Nah, promote the album.
See, the Wiz, though. See, I be watching his podcast and stuff. The Black and Yellow is the only song Tyson know.
No, okay.
I think. Because when Wiz popped up, he was like, Black and Yellow, Black and Yellow. And Wiz kind of looked at him like, damn, you back? Like,
right.
So that when I heard Wiz, I was like, oh, Tyson picked his stuff.
Yeah. No, listen, Tyson, Tyson just about picked all them people just about that perform for the most part.
YG, shout out to YG. I thought I was going to hear
I thought so
FDP.
Too. I thought so too.
FDT. I thought I was gonna hear that.
They went everywhere but there. You know what I'm saying?
I thought it was gonna be that platform though. You know, they smoking, they drinking. I thought it was gonna be that place.
I thought so too, but they didn't want to turn everybody off.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah. So yeah, like I said, shout out to all the performers. You know what I'm saying? That perform. Like I said, Snoop doing his thing.
Snoop is the GOAT, yo. Snoop commentary, and then he went to perform.
Everything, man. Like
his commentary was, yo, this just look like two uncles in my backyard fighting.
Right. Two uncles fighting in the barbecue, man. All right, that's a fact, man.
Yeah. But he said it. It's what we say. But you know, that's what I love about this podcast. Because this podcast is basically Sports Center, but how we be at the crib. Like, because we experience it all the time. Me and you personally, I'm sure it's a shit ton of people that feel the same way we do.
Right.
That we say stuff and then 30 seconds later it's on TV. They saying the same exact thing.
Same exact shit.
You know what I'm saying? So this is why I like the podcast is I can get my stuff off. I don't care what they say. I'm about to be like Shannon Sharp soon. I'm about to watch the games without sound just because I don't want to hear what they saying. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
You know, but this is, you know, that's the whole vibe of that was, we gonna do what we do. We chilling.
Right.
We gonna fight, but we chilling. Right. You know what I'm saying? And that's remember what I said. Tyson, the only time he smoked weed before he fought, he was breaking people's backs, bones and stuff when he was punching them.
Right.
And he said it. He was like, I smoked right before the fight. And that's why he don't want to become a professional. He said, I'm cool with the exhibition because I can do what I want. This is exhibition.
That's being your own boss.
Yeah.
You got to do by no regulations.
No. I don't got to get a license.
That's what I'm saying. Right. Yeah, it's a boss move right there. I fight on my own shit. I don't want to stop smoking.
And I can knock somebody on the street because my hand's not licensed.
That's everything. Everything.
Even though I don't think Tyson knocking nobody out at this point in his life. Tyson is a guru.
That's why the damn weed helps him.
Yo, Tyson is a guru.
The weed helps him with that one.
You ever watch his podcast?
Yeah, some of it. Yeah.
Yo, Tyson be getting deep.
I'll be like, yo. Guy, man.
And he told Walker, I caught one today. He told Walker Flocka, he was like, people think I'm a guru. I don't know what I be talking about. I just be saying stuff. It just sound cool.
Right. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. You don't be knowing, man. But he
I was like, I love Tyson for that though.
You got to. That's why everybody love him because of that. Because of that personality. Like,
because he be saying stuff so real.
That's what I'm saying. He say the real. He say real and how he say it. He'll say some crazy shit. He be like, shit, this nigga crazy.
Yo, he said,
where the exits at?
He said something. He said something. Word. He said something today like, yo, everybody want to know what happens in the afterlife, but don't nobody want to die to know. Knowledge is after, like, life don't start till you die. It's like, because that's when you're going to figure out what happens. It's like,
that's what I'm saying, man. Boy, smart, man.
I was like, yo, and when he say that, he like, no, I'm just saying stuff. I don't know. This is what I experienced.
Exactly, yeah. You got to think, man. Tyson's experienced a bunch of things, man. And
it hit home so crazy, though. So I was like, yo, he telling the truth.
Facts.
I know I send people clips all the time. I'll be screen recording and sending clips. Because I listen to a lot of podcasts. And I always try to take out stuff that means something to me.
You doing homework.
Yeah, always.
You know what I'm saying? You're doing homework and you're building, like you said. It's
and I hope to do the same thing with this.
Right, exactly.
I hope.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I hope people listen this far. You know, when the liquor start kicking in, you know what I'm saying? I can say so much more flyer things. You know what I'm saying?
But yeah, sometimes when you know what I'm saying? Sometimes when you don't,
we'll get there.
Like I said, when you don't write it down and stuff like that, it just come out more authentic. You know what I'm saying? You be like, damn, I just dropped a jewel without even writing it down. Or just, you know what I mean? I'm just explaining myself and how I feel, and you drop jewels. That's how it be, man. I still more authentic jewels. You know what I'm saying?
Because we all closer than we all think.
Exactly, absolutely. That's 1,000% true right there.
Connected somehow. We all humans. You know what I'm saying? Well, we got that one connection off the rip.
Right.
So we got something in common. We are the same species.
That's a fact.
That means it's a few things that we all do the same.
Right. That's a fact, yeah. There's a few things, right. But that's, at the end of the day, God created us, you know what I'm saying? And we all a little different. You know what I'm saying?
And we feel that connection so subconsciously. Like,
right. That's a fact.
We don't know we feel it, but we are connected.
Connect.
You know, what we record, people see.
Right. Exactly.
That's vice versa. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Exactly. Yeah, man. That's what I'm saying, man. It's crazy, man. But like I said, we build, man.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, this was a heavy NFL episode, but that's cool.
It's all good.
And we're NBA coming back soon. You know, when they come back, we're gonna be on it. You know what I'm saying?
Christmas.
About 3 weeks, birthday in 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying?
3 weeks, man. That shit coming back. 3 weeks, the NBA will be back, man. Like I said, I'm happy that
Shout out
to
Prince. I heard Prince today too. Yeah, I was listening to Jay Mills interview. He talking about Wayne and stuff. Wayne put Prince over Mike.
Wayne put Prince over Michael?
Yeah, he said Mike is Mike, but Mike ain't Prince.
Like I said, a lot of people think that way. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people definitely think that way, but it is what it is, man. Like I said, man, I still got Mike. Mike is. That's who I didn't want to be Prince. I wanted to be Mike. Mm-hmm. Jackson, Jordan, whatever one you want.
Yeah, when I heard that, I was listening today. I was listening because I was in the
Jackson, Jordan,
I was in the machine
Tyson.
all day, just going back and forth,
Whatever.
dropping off rocks and dirt. I was listening, and when they said that, I was like, "Yo, it sparked something in me. This could be a whole another episode." You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. What is it about the name Mike? It's something attached to that name. Microphone. You know what I'm saying? To hear what we got to say.
Microphone.
Mike Jordan, the GOAT in basketball. Mike Jackson, the GOAT in music. And Mike Tyson, the GOAT. But
Mike Jones.
Mike Jones.
Mike Jones.
But that name, it's like, okay, Mike Jones ain't nothing.
Right, we fucking around. Mike
you know
Jones.
what I'm saying? But
you still remember
you're going to remember him forever.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Because Mike Jones, you know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying, right.
Them three dudes, it's not that they was the GOAT in they sport, so to say, you know, music. I'm going to count that as a sport right now.
Yeah.
It's not that they was the GOAT. It's that the whole world knew them.
Right.
It's like, not the whole world don't know Jesus. But they all know them three mics.
That's a fact.
For some reason. They always name Mike.
Sports and entertainment, man. Like you said, everybody know that. Right, exactly. You hit it right on the nose. Like you said,
that's different.
That.
You think
everybody know Mike Jordan.
Hey, yo, man. Yo, shout out to the aliens.
Alien named Mike.
Hey, man. Hey.
The alien named Mike. You know what I'm saying? That's how we do it.
All right. This has been another episode, man, of The Pham Perspective. It's your boy, Henny Drake.
It's John.
And this is The Pham Perspective. We out. Yo, tune in, Pham Line Sunday. You heard?
You heard? Peace.